Hi friends, Charm here, your favorite performing artist of indeterminate age, gender, and era, calling out to my neurospicy peeps because I have a question or an observation that I want to run by you all, but this is mainly for my fellow peeps that received an adult autism diagnosis, or maybe not, but I was just thinking back to my childhood and schooling today and had something I wanted to run by you. So, particularly if you are an autistic creator, academic, or artist, and particularly if you really loved learning as a kid, let me know if this is you. I realized today that throughout my entire schooling, all 5 schools that I went to between elementary and high school, I always fell into one of 2 categories when it came to field trips, which were like my favorite thing ever. And I went on a lot of field trips. All the schools that I went to were super immersive, so I'm talking any museum, aquarium, special exhibit, historical site, natural site, hikes, the beach, symphonies, puppet shows, music shows, animal shows, the zoo, farms, like the UPS center. I can think of restaurants even. I can think of so many field trips I went on, but I digress. I realized kind of my entire life, I have always fallen adjacent to the teacher or the mentor or the leader of whatever space I'm in. Or if I can, I presume I take on that role myself. And what I mean by this is this. And I can't think of many other people in my past that also did this. But on most field trips that I would go on, no matter what age, 75% of them I had already been to that location or that thing. I was aware of whatever it was we were viewing prior. So whether I was with my friends and like a buddy or like a group of students, or I ended up with the teacher, which happened a lot, I would be in the group with the teacher or maybe a chaperone, I would often take on the role of tour guide and teacher on these field trips, even 1st and 2nd grade. Like, oh, this is where the bathroom is, or I know this really cool exhibit, or here's the waterfall at the science museum, or if you don't know where this room is at the aquarium, blah, 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 blah. Or this is how you're supposed to act at the symphony, like I've been here before, that kind of stuff. Or like I knew, if we saw a play, I probably knew the play. And that, I think, really speaks to being an only child and being obsessed with my special interests and having family that supported my love of learning. The second thing that I realized is, and I don't know if anyone else did this, after almost every field trip, I would then make my family the following weekend go and revisit wherever it was that we went, just us, so that I could explore everything on my own time, in depth, and like really dive in and delve in. And of course, would then get gift shop things and more books, and that would be my new special interest. But I would also act as tour guide to my family, reteaching them anything new that I learned on the field trip. Did anyone else do this? I would really love to know.